Welcome everybody tuning in live from a New York session over here. Just gonna try to see, um, waiting for this thing to start up here on the side. Good morning from Miami, everyone. Good morning, good morning. Did you take any trade London session? No, didn't take any trade London session. We were out shopping today. So let's see here. All right, perfect. So looks like pound yen has retapped into 153, 160 over here, 160, 170. Let's do some fresh analysis here. Let's take a look at gold. We're going to take a look at gold over here. It looks like we're coming down. We have this support to tap into gold. It's like 1725.06. Let's measure this range. This is a nice 24, 23 pip range over here. Pretty beautiful range over here for price to continue moving bearish. So let's see how probable that is for this 1 hour candle to continue down. 15-minute candle is also pushing bearish. 5-minute candle is also pushing bearish. I think this could be a pretty good move once we break the low at 1727.30 for price to continue down. Someone is scamming people with your name. That's very normal. You know, it happens. All right, let's take a look at pound yen, remove all analysis. Let's go towards the daily time frame. So we're going to do a high time frame to lower time frame breakdown. So looking at pound yen on the daily, looks like we're coming up to fill a wick over here at 153.250, which is like not that far away anyway, right? Also, we got this wick over here, 153.430. So this is an opportunity for price to continue moving bullish, I would say. So let's take a look on the 4-hour time frame. 4-hour, oh, this new 4-hour looks like it's creating that lower wick at this point for price to continue moving up. So let's measure this range, right? If you measure the range from where price is currently all the way up to the wick to the left hand side, this is like a 30 pip range, 31 pip range. So I think if we can break above on the 4-hour, there's a high probability for price to continue moving bullish. Let's take a look on the 1-hour time frame. So looking at the 1-hour time frame, 1 hour looks very nice, and the reason why I said it looks very nice is because the previous 1-hour candle created a resistance at 153.190. So now we can further adjust our zone based on the 1-hour information right over here, right? So this is our resistance, which is going to be at 153, I would say 153.200. If we can break above 153.200, we can anticipate volume coming in from pre-New York, moving into New York Open for price to potentially continue up towards, you know, 153.400. So I think this is a very good move over here waiting to happen because, you know, essentially we are very bullish. So I would say any retracement that happens, that retracement is probably going to be some sort of a, like, you know, liquidity grab for price to continue moving bullish. So let's take a look on the 30-minute time frame. 30-minute is obviously consolidating at this point after that big move in the London session. Right over here. How do I transfer funds from India? I have no idea. I live in Pakistan. I can tell you about that. So looking at gold, yeah, gold is just retracing at this point. Gold is going to be very difficult. It does seem like we should go down, but the other thing is we have CPI tomorrow, right? Let's take a look at the Forex factory here. Forex factory. Let's see. So we got nothing happening today. We have tomorrow. Tomorrow we have CPI for the USD. They're looking at bad numbers. So that means, so this means gold should have a move up at this point, but you know, we'll see what happens because, you know, CPI is a very high volatile news event for gold and the USD, so we'll have to be very careful. On the other end of the spectrum, let's suppose that pound yen starts breaking down, right? Let's talk about the opposite way. So let's say pound yen, instead of moving bullish above 153.200, actually let me put this down right over here. Let's see. So this will be amazing potential buys above 153.200. Amazing potential buys above 153.200. And we're going to be looking at, let's see how big this range is, right, for sells. So sells below, let's say 153.100. This is like a 11 pip range. I'm not even going to bother with this range over here. It's like 11 pips. You take out the spread. Spread's like what? 1.5, 1.6 becomes like 9.5 pips. So it's not even worth it. So probably just going to chill out unless we can break below 152.980, and then we can take a look at a bigger move down till, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Buys look way better on pound yen than sells, to be honest. So could it tap 153? It could. It could. I think it could tap 153 because this is what can happen. Like if we have a support over here, price can break down, move down towards the support, and then move back in the range and then continue moving bullish. Honestly, this is the move which I was hoping for yesterday, but it came on here today. So it is what it is. All right, what am I trying to do over here? Are you already on the leaderboard? Yes. All right, so let's do some fresh analysis on gold. Let's remove all analysis. Let's put some fresh eyes on gold, right? So, okay. All right, let's take a look at this here. So obviously the trend on gold is bearish, right? We're coming down on gold, bearish trend, no surprises there, whatever, right? Slowly now, but surely we're making resistances or lower highs at this point, structural lower highs at 1746. We're making another lower high at 1736. This 4-hour candle, we still got 2.5 hours left for this 4-hour candle to close. But now when we look at this, it may seem like we may continue moving down to retest this low at 1724, which is like almost 40 pips at this point. 50 pips or 50 pips at this point, right? Let's take a look on the 1-hour time frame. 1 hour is about to close in 22 minutes, so I think it's going to be much better to wait for the 1-hour candle to close, because if we start rejecting this support, then that means we're coming back up in the range, right? Now, some people took sells as we broke below 1728, so we're going to talk about that as well. The reason why, okay, so here's what happened, right? 30-minute candle closed below support. When I looked at the chart, I was looking to see that, okay, if this 30-minute candle closed below support, and if the next one can break the low, then potentially we can continue moving down till 1720, 1725, 1724, 25 to 30 pips away, right? But we didn't break the low. It's just kind of like, the 1-hour candle is about to close, so we gotta wait. We gotta wait. So pound yen is still over here looking for buys. Let's see, can you check Euro JPY? I think the best thing to do would be to send a chart. But let's take a look at Euro JPY here. Where do you place the resistance based on a 1 hour, not 30-minute? It's based on the 30-minute actually. 30-minute, 1 hour, same thing. Because if I look on the 30-minute, same resistance. Look on the 1 hour time frame, same resistance. So it's, I mean, we're lucky all time frames have the same resistances at this point. All right, let's take a look at your JPY. Let's do some fresh analysis. Remove all zones. Let's go towards the daily time frame. So the previous daily candle closed with no wick at the bottom, which means there's no range, which means, I mean, we're basically rejecting this area, I guess. So the daily candle is bullish at this point. Daily candle is obviously ranging unless we break below 129.340. Let's take a look on the 4-hour time frame. 4 hour, 4 hour, 4 hour. We have a solid support on the 4 hour at 129.350. This 4 hour candle is rejecting a resistance over here. Let's take a look on the 1 hour time frame. 1 hour time frame is rejecting a price level 129.620. Currently, we're coming into a support area on the 1 hour time frame. Let's take a look on the 30-minute. 30-minute support makes sense. Now, what we got to identify is that if we break below 129.500, is there possibility, is this enough range for price to go down, right? That's what we got to take a look at this point. So let's see here, below 129.480, it's like a 4-pip range. It's like a no trade range over here. Nothing you can do at that point. So looking at the 1 hour time frame, let's see if we break below 129.440. This is like a 8-pip range. So the ranges are way too small in your JPY. They're just way too small. It's very, very choppy. I mean, it doesn't look good at all on your JPY. Very, very choppy. Pound yen looks way better, you know, because if you look to the left hand side, not only we have these wicks to fill with volume coming into the market, but also we have this clean range here to the left hand side for price to move up. So that's what I'm going to be waiting for. Hey Raja, yesterday's stream wasn't saved on YouTube. Interesting. Let's take a look over here. I'm pretty sure it was saved on YouTube yesterday. Let's see. Oh, interesting. It wasn't saved yesterday. I wonder what happened. I wonder what happened. I think it should be okay over here. Okay, let's take a look at this chart over here. Pound AUD. We have pound AUD looking at buys above 1.89150. Looks good. Sells below this area. Looks good here as well. This is a 146. So this is from almost 700 till right here. 30 pip range over here. Yeah, 30 pip range over here. Pretty messy range. So I like the fact that you're looking for sells below this area because you got clean candles here to the left hand side, and buys above this area because, you know, I guess there's a clean range, 29 pip range. But also if price comes down and if you start rejecting, I think this move down could be a clean move, and then we could have a cleaner move going up because we had clean move here before. But we'll have to wait and see. Let's take a look at this trade idea here. This is looking for impulse entries at the break of the previous 1 hour candle, anticipating. Yep, that's perfect. I'm looking for that as well. I'm looking for price to break above 153.200 and then continue bullish. However, I'm not looking for sells right here because, you know, this is not enough range. This is like a 9 pip range, 10 pip range, not enough range. So we'll have to wait and see. Gold, however, looks good below 1727.20. Going to be executing a sell at that point for price to continue bearish. Hopefully we can get that move. Can you explain what does clean candles mean? Clean candles, it's discussed in great detail in the database. If you go to the database, you go through the unlearn and relearn section, you'll find all information about it. You know, these are just clean candles to the left hand side. So a basic theory is that if you have, let's say on the 1 hour time frame, if you have 4 hour, 1 hour time frame, if you have clean candles here to the left hand side, which means price had like a much easier time moving down, and if we continue back up in this range, so this means there's a higher probability that price will have an equally easier time moving up. That's all what it means, you know. But if we have consolidation to the left hand side, like your JPY over here, if you have consolidation like this, then it's very choppy at that point. Still finding it hard to take trade within the range just by one candle rejecting the support resistance. So then I guess then you gotta look for a trade outside of the range, not within the range. So yeah, this would make sense over here. 1 to 1727 below this wick. I want to create a software that works with voice command for executing trades on MT5 and MT4, buying and selling voice command. That's pretty cool. What about accents? Would be able to pick up accents? Gold, I want to buy right now. And gold sells. Gold, I want to sell right now. I don't know, man. Accent. Needs to have an accent control over there too. Hey, gold, stop loss, please. Fucking thing goes full margin, like, oh my god. Yeah, I don't know. There's also going to be a delay as well. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh man. For how long have you been in the leaderboard? 1 day. Yesterday was my first day. If it goes in a drawdown, like, oh, pancho, farlo tate. Drawdown incoming. It's true. It's true that to be successful in trading, you have to have a poker face. No, no, it's not true. You can't have a poker face. You can't have a poker face. Poker face doesn't work. You know, it's like it's not about having a poker face in trading. It's about accepting the outcome. That's what it is, you know, because most of the times what happens is that when people move their stops to break even, whenever you move your stops to break even and price hits your stop loss at break even, you're like, oh man, I got out of, like, you know, break even again. It's not about that. It's about when you put your stops at break even, that means you're accepting that break even outcome. You know, you have to understand this. Wherever you put your stop loss, that means you're accepting that negative outcome. Or your take profit, you're accepting that positive outcome. You know, same thing goes for, let's say, if someone took a, took a sell right over here and your stops are right up over here, this means you're accepting that negative outcome. But if you move your stops to all the way up over here, now it means you're accepting that deeper drawdown, you know, so you're accepting that bigger negative outcome. That's what it means. So it's not about having a poker face. It's about really really accepting the outcomes, you know, whether it's with break even, stop loss, take profit, whatever that is. So you got to be truly accepting of that fact. Why is 1727.20 not 1721.60? Is it because, yeah, it's because of this wick right here. It's because of this wick right here. So I want gold to break below this low to take a sell. I think they mean trying to be emotionless and not stress and get freaked out and get overexcited. Yeah, I mean, like, you know, if gold comes down into profit and you know where you're going to take profit, then you can say, oh, well, you know, it went down to where I expected it to go, and I expected to make X amount of money, and I made X amount of money. But if it goes in negative, then you're like, okay, well, it went where it was expected to go in negative, and I lost the amount of money exactly what I wanted to lose. You know, but if you can manage your risk at the same time, then that's even better. This is classed as a fake out with a 15-minute candle closing back in range. Yeah, it could be. I mean, I don't know. I'm not going to call it a fake out. I'm just going to call it a rejection of the support. You know, because if we're rejecting that support, you know, and if we can kind of like start breaking above, then I think there could be some sort of a, I don't know, probably like a dangerous opportunity, dangerous opportunity for price to go back up 37 pip range, but we'll see how this candle is going to close. What's your name on the leaderboard so I can follow you? That name is hidden. You'll have to do the hard work to find out. Yesterday, oh yeah, yesterday's stream, we had a lot of information on there. Yesterday's stream, I don't know where it went. Can you put watermark in charts on TradingView so that we can see the pair and time frame clearly? Yeah. I don't know. It's written right over here on the top. Pound yen 1 hour time frame. I kind of like my charts clean like this. Clean. Otherwise it gets distracting. How to access leaderboard? You'll have to go to dominionmarkets.com. Sir, any candle formation you looking in GJ for buys above? Yes. So the only thing I'm looking on pound yen is for a candle to close above 153.200. Because if we look to the left hand side, we can see that 1, 2, 3, 4 candles couldn't close above 153.200. So if we can get a candle close like that, then there's a high probability for price to continue moving up. Hey coach, I thought for GJ4R resistance broken and start to make a lower wick. I wait for 4R to flip bullish and try to buy. Is this a good thinking process? Yes. I think that's a very good thinking process. If we can break above this area for price to continue up, that's a very good thinking process. I necessarily don't want to sell because this is not enough range. It's like a 10 pip range over here. Not enough range. 10 pip range. Not enough. No trade zone. So this is a no trade zone here for me. So I'm going to put an arrow over here, and then we're going to place an arrow right up over here. I'll be right back. All right. Yeah, so this is basically not enough range over here. Only looking at, oh wow, okay, gold is breaking the high at this point. 1730, 52. Candle's about to close in 7 minutes. 1 hour time frame is still open at this point. Not gonna touch this. The only reason why, because 1 hour candle, 30-minute candle, they're all about to close in 7 minutes. The rule of thumb is to just wait for the candles to close, right? Even on pound yen, on the 1 hour time frame, 30-minute time frame, you gotta wait for the candle to close. How many pips do you need before consider selling? I would probably want this to be around, I mean, if this range was like 25 pips, 20 pips, 25 pips, then I'd be okay with selling it. But you know, so far right now, it's not even that much. I mean, look, it's like 11, 12 pips over here, so not enough range over here for me to take a trade. Do you think this is a high low on the 1 hour time frame if the candles break? I have no idea what you're talking about, which pair. So far we just gotta wait for the candles to close. Bro, your mic is off. No, it's not. Probably your speakers are off. Mic's working perfectly fine. Hello, what's the best exchange to watch on FX EMO? Thank you very much. You're a true inspiration. I don't know about the exchange, but this is what I look at. The Chinese indicator. This is what I look at right here. Look at the pound, USD, yen, same time, you know. So, I mean, so far it looks like we're just consolidating at this point. Nothing really happening. No currency is too big or too small. The only thing is pound is stronger than yen. So we'll have to see how much that has an effect on price to continue pushing bullish. So we got 5 minutes left for the candle to close. In this 5 minute, you can go to the washroom, you can go get water, get green tea, mango, whatever you want to get at this point. You got 5 minutes. So for people who think you always got to have your eyes on the chart, you just can't. You can't, right? Because now you get time over here. Are you c'est la vie? No. C'est la vie. C'est la vie. Can't say no, can't say yes. Let's see here. Let's take a look at this chart by top 50 clips. Top 50 clips by top 50 clips. Let's take a look at this chart. This is, hey Raja, missed you in the NY. Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate it. So you're looking at this 19 pip area for price below this area right here, for price to move down right here. Oh, this is a non-trade range. Yeah, it's kind of messy. You know, pound sells are really, really messy at this point. So you have to wait. Do you consider London session has smaller ranges than NY? It can go either way. Sometimes London session can have amazing moves, amazing ranges. Sometimes New York session can have amazing moves and amazing ranges, right? So it goes here and there. What's your YouTube stream delay time? I think it's about 10 seconds. It's delayed by 10 seconds or something like that. Looks like gold is going to continue pushing bullish over here. Oh, we got an interesting question over here. If the 30-minute candle closes